I'm walking downtown Buffalo after school hours, and I was driving downtown. I happened to see something that kind of disturbed me, and as I was driving, I came across this here, and I'm about to show you as I walk down this street, Broadway. Now, what I found disturbing was this. Now, this is where you see, when I see signs of, if you come, reason to live in Buffalo, New York. Reason number one why you should not live in New York, Buffalo. What has Buffalo done? Now, look at this, look at this, look at this. Now look at this obstacle on tents in the middle of downtown Buffalo. Where we are over here by the Erie County Library. You can see some beautiful artwork over here. This is nice. Follow me on Instagram, Street Legacy Photography _ Street Legacy _ Photography on Instagram. I'm sorry, Instagram. You follow me, Instagram, Street Legacy _ Photography. And here we are back here. In my next episode, I want to go down Michigan, where you will see spots where people have been sleeping under bridges. And as I'm looking, I've seen a couple snowflakes fly past my face. And yeah, but like, look at this here. Buffalo come to a place now where you're gonna see people living in tents under bridges and shelters now because one, gentrification. But that's not the major problem. You know, that is a major problem for people that's being misplaced out their homes. But you got to think of the prices and rent. The rent is going up too high for anybody to afford to live and hop in a property that is terrible, that's run down, uninhabitable conditions. And this is what the city is allowing in Buffalo, New York. You see where the Buffalo men and women, children living in the streets. You got a tent on Broadway in Washington, in the heart of downtown Buffalo. And I see the kids done broke up their little gathering up here. Peacekeeper, yeah, they got the peacekeepers up here trying to keep these kids in. Trying to keep these kids in check. I don't know what's going on. They lost their freaking minds. Now, it was warm out a minute ago when I did the stroll through Martin Luther King Park, but then it got cold now. So I'm gonna take my behind back in my truck. But first, let's talk to see what's going on with Spirit of Inspiration 2022. Lucille Clifton. She was born in 1936 and she transitioned in 2010. Remains one of the most important poets of the 20th century, born in Depew, New York. Clifton grew up on Purdy Street in Buffalo on the east side and graduated from Foster Massac Park High School, which now it was called Girls, now it's called City Honors. All after studying Howard University and student for Doña Lucille, returned to Buffalo where she married Fred Clifton and gave birth to their 6 children. She was discovered when her friend Ishmael Reed shared her poems with Langston Hughes, who published her poems in the highly influential anthology, The Poetry of the Negro. Great. All right, it's time to log off here. Wow, look at this. Banned. This is how they banned in books now. The Color Purple. Oh, they banned in books. The Catcher in the Rye, I read that in high school. I got that book at home. That's a banned book? To Kill a Mockingbird. I'll be. People, I'm gonna tell y'all, look at this. I never read this book, but I heard about this book. They used to give this book to veterans. No, scratch that. I was once told that this book was given to the prisoners of war. I think they were pilots by chance. They were captured pilots who got after being shot down. I want to say the notorious Hanoi Hilton, when they gave out a book. I forgot what book I read. They said they were given a copy of The Kill a Mockingbird. In this book, The Catcher in the Rye, I read it in high school. A banned book. Now see The Color Purple. Now I'm telling y'all, people,